there, Pilates with Diane. We're going to place the ball underneath the sacrum and have the legs up in the air to work the core as well as getting a little bit of a stretch in the legs. So I'm going to show you how to get into it. You're going to be on your back. Knees can be bent, or the ankle that is sore, you'd have that leg straight. And then you're going to lift your hips and bring the ball underneath your sacrum. So you kind of want it under your tail. You don't want it too far up the low back. And then we're going to be doing a series with the legs straight up the wall, straight up to the sky. So let's start like that. Keep the front ribs down and contained. And then you're going to hinge one leg down any amount without letting your back posture change. Exhale, bring it back up. Inhale to lower. You can flex the foot, engage the quadriceps. Exhale to lift. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Drawing in that low belly. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. To keep it challenging, keep the legs just over top of the pelvic bones. And if you want more of a challenge, you could try taking the arms straight up into the sky. And as one leg reaches down, perhaps the opposite arm reaches overhead. Exhale as you draw back into center. And the opposite, breathe in as you reach over. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. And if it's really challenging with the arms up, you can work up towards that. Just keep the arms down by your sides, framing the ball, framing your mat. Good. Bend through the knees. Shift the knees so that they're just over your pelvic bones or a little bit farther. The closer they are, the easier it is. So for more of a challenge, you're going to want to try to keep your knees over your pelvis. And this time we'll hinge at the hip joint. Any amount. Exhale, draw the leg back in. Just going to target the area in the low belly. Continue to draw the front ribs down and draw that area between the pelvic bones in and together. Inhale to hinge. Exhale. You can tap the mat with your toes, but you don't have to. You can almost tap the mat. That's actually probably a little bit harder. And then again, if you want more of a challenge, try floating those arms up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Hinging, finding that control through the core. Let's try that a couple more times. Good. And then with arms up or down, straighten the legs up towards the ceiling. So I'll show with the arms down. Start to hinge the legs down any amount, but resist with the core. So don't let your back arch away. And then bend the knees in. Stretch the legs up. Perhaps let's flex the toes back. Start to lower the legs any amount. Inhale. Quadriceps engaged. Exhale, bend the knees. Point the toes. Reach the legs up. Flex the toes back. Lower the legs any amount. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, point the toes. Inhale, stretch the legs, flex the feet. Lower the legs down. Point the toes, draw the legs in, stretch the legs up. One more time. Flex the feet, lower the legs, point the toes, draw the legs back in. Good. And then when you're ready, you can just place your feet back down. To come out of it, you'll just lift your hips, shimmy the ball out from under you, and allow the legs to come gently resting down. And that's a beginning series with the legs balanced on top of the ball.